Hello, and thank you for listening to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Marc Ramone here with Mark Sherry and our esteemed guest, Rees Shad. You just heard Silo by Frank Viele, and we started off with First Flake of Winter by Jeff Verney. Let's go to Frank Viele off the new Silo EP.
Back in the old days, we used to call those title tracks. That's Frank is just a superb songwriter. I mean, I first met him when I was um, producing some shows for the Guy Clark Family Foundation to raise some money for that foundation, which supports songwriters all around the country. And my friend Lisa Caston was like, "You got to meet this guy. He's just brilliant, and you're gonna love him." And he came in to do one of the shows. I think we were like small batch, um, and he blew us off the stage. He was so powerful, such a great energy, and such a collaborator. He's a very, there's a lot of collaborative people in the music business now that we're not getting any money for making music. But it's which I've always kind of, I love about the music industry right now. I hate the fact that I can't make a living and that most people can't make a living at it, but I do love the fact that we're at least all in it together. And Frank Viali is one of those people um, that circles the wagons. He and I've been writing songs together as of late, and mm, secret just between you, me, and the lamppost. We're working on an album project right now together.
You know, Frank's vocals are so heartfelt and full of emotion. Um, and Frank himself is so full of emotion.
Right?
And he is so passionate about not just his music, but trying to, sort of raise the boat,
It's
so to
the
speak.
collaboration, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
I mean, he wants to bring everybody along with him, and uh, and
Well,
he's
that
founded this record company, Bigger Beast Records, and he has a lot of local artists that are now on this label. Um,
And they've
and
got an offshoot called All Boats Rise. So literally, like
yeah,
he's living the word, which is really
right, that's the production company. And actually, we at the New Music Alliance have been working with Frank on producing shows. We have a series of shows that we're doing together. We last year we did 21 Songwriters Western New England along with Frank, and we're doing that again this year. It's going to be in the end of August. And then we're also running a monthly series called the Spark Sessions at the Backlight Listening Room in Westfield, Mass. At I'm sorry, at Bright Ideas Brewery, and that's a monthly series. And anyway, Frank is just so involved in the music scene and in really, like I said, bringing everyone, up. And it's just it's a great project, that Frank has taken on, and I applaud him and his career is, he's taken a lot of the energy that he could have put into his own career and is trying to, but he's trying to do all of it at once, which is an amazing feat. And
he's
so
not
far,
trying, brother. He is not trying. He
he's doing
is
it.
doing it
Yeah,
all at the same time.
he is.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
Yeah,
extraordinary.
he's bringing everybody up, and it's an amazing thing to watch.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that 21 songwriters in August, but unfortunately I'm going to be overseas. And then I'm doing the Spark session with Frank and Ariel Silver. I don't have the date in front of me, but I love those. I love the fact that you guys are doing that, and thank you very much for putting that energy in to do that.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's going to be in June, I believe. The one that you and Frank are doing. Yeah,
Cool.
I look, I really look forward to that one. That's for sure. Um, yeah. Well, Frank is now based out in the quiet corner of Connecticut, out in the Pomfret area, and enjoying his brand new homestead out there, and we wish him the best.
Yeah.
We
Good.
started out with Jeff Verney out of Simsbury, Connecticut, with his tune First Flake of Winter.
So this is yet another Nesser friend, somebody else I met at Els Paul's New England Songwriting Retreat a couple of years back, and he asked me to produce some songs with him, and so I brought my um, fellow collaborator Shabam Mondal on. The two of us call ourselves the Bastard Twins, and we went in and we're looking for a real kind of retro vibe here. Um, my band, The Conversations, is playing behind him on this. Although on this record, I think we're calling them the Groovers. That's Rob Kovacs is on drums, and Jeff Link, who we heard on Christine Bilé's record earlier, is on bass. Marcus Benoit is playing flute for that real kind of mid 60s jam. And I play guitar.
Luke, yeah.
Thank you. And then the amazing Kate Monaco slayed us with these background vocals. It was the first time I actually got to work with her. Since then, I've done a lot of sessions, works with her, and she was on that Guy Clark tour with us. Just a phenomenal singer, and she did the vocal bed in the back, and oh man. Anyway, so this is a real fun song. Jeff is literally one of the most positive people I've ever met in my life. I mean, he has changed.
He calls himself the troubadour of happiness.
This is a guy who we nearly lost from a brain aneurysm. And I mean, literally, he could have died. And it took him a long time to get back up on his feet. And when he got back on his feet, he is thankful for every breath. Like I get choked up thinking about it. It's just, he is one of those people that is just, he's always finding the light in the room, and he brings that much more light with him. So just a wonderful human being. One of my favorite human beings, Jeff Verney.
Yeah, he describes his aim is to bring happiness and gratitude to his audience, and obviously he is successful at that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So we have one more block of tunes, Rees, and what do we have?
Well, we have, I guess, my tune, Ain't That the Way, from the Porcelain Angel record that I released this year, and followed by my friend and neighbor, Marc Segan, who lives here in Great Barrington. And we'll talk about, I guess, a little bit more after we hear it, his song Entropy.
All right. Well, let's start out with your song, Rees Shad with Ain't That the Way. Righty.